All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. You made it to hump day. You're over the hump. You got 2 more days to go. And then it's working for the weekend. Kind of love that Loverboy song there, right? All right, let's take a look now. What is going on outside right now? As you're about to see, we've got a few sprinkles, most of them down to the south. No real big deal there. The heaviest rains are down across South Florida. A couple waves there off the coast that we will continue to watch and monitor, but no big threat coming our way off of the Atlantic tonight. So some good news there. Let's take a look at who's in the house. Jojo Hernandez has popped in. Jojo, good to have you there, my friend. So there's a look at the wider satellite. Here's a look at the local radar. Rick Tays, Joe Hernandez. Jojo's in the house. A couple sprinkles here. Fast-moving, isolated sprinkles there. There's a look at Flagler Beach. There's a look at a couple sprinkles there in Osceola County. Ginger Command, Bill Litton. Bill. Good to have you there, young man. Lauren Salvador. Good to have you there. Great group in the house. Matthew Stevens has popped in. And yes, we're going to take a look at the tropics here. Rick in a second. Matthew Stevens, good to have you. Quick update now on the current river levels across Central Florida along the St. Johns. Astor, DeLand in moderate flood stage. Sanford and Lake Hardy now in minor flood stage. So we continue to go in the right direction. Terry Lottie is in the house. Terry, good to have you there. The temperatures. Woo! Outside right now, everybody's in the 70s, close to 80 though, in New Smyrna Beach in Melbourne. And we have a bit of a breeze. Yes, we do. Mark Colicchio, Tina Atkins, all in the house. Jojo, thank you for sharing. Sustained winds 5 to 17 miles an hour back towards Bicklow. Rip currents are going to be a concern. Finally, home to actually watch you on Facebook Live. First in a while. Doing well, the rest. I hope you are as well. Evelyn Perez, good evening to you. Good to have you in the house. We're watching the Rip Risk, high surf advisories. Dominique Evermont, Nancy Cruz Garcia. The nearshore breaking waves tomorrow are going to be something. 5 to 8 feet. That's pretty rough. Temps tonight, out the door come tomorrow morning. Edelvina's in the house. Dina Anderstoff, Anne Marie in the house. There's a look at tomorrow morning. 65 to 70 north and west of I-4. 70 to 75 east and southeast of I-4. Evelyn Perez, hope you're doing well over there in Plant City. Let's take a look at the short range forecast. And you can see comfortable tonight, breezy tomorrow, not much rain in the forecast. So we go right to the temperatures, and here we go. Low 80s along the coast. 83 to 86 through the interior, well above the norm for this time of the year. Bobby Johnson has popped in. Look at Ocala. About 84, maybe 85 in the afternoon. Good day to be at the attractions. Let's take a look at that. Volcano Bay, 77, 82, and 84. Carlos Osorio has popped in. Carlos, good to have you there, my man. All right, let's take a look at the next weather maker here. Brian Keller. Dominique heading to Disney area this weekend. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There's your big high Thursday and Friday, sliding east. A few showers there on Friday. But I think we're going to be in good shape for the trick-or-treaters. G-Teb, Joan Scherfeld. Good to have you all in the house. Here's a look at the trick-or-treat forecast. 6 o'clock, 77. James Solana Voyer. The Hansonators in the house. Warm and breezy at 6. Comfortable at sunset. 8 p.m., 74 degrees. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. Saturday, Sunday. A few showers there on Saturday. A few showers on Sunday. Overall, though, certainly not a washout. All right, we got some things going on this weekend. Let's address them. Homecoming up there in Tallahassee. Harry Vanderkamp, Beverly Wells, Betsy Clark. Tar Heels are in town to take on the Knowles, 78 and 84. Tony loved the shirt. Thank you, JoJo. Look at that. Everybody's full of compliments tonight. Love that. The Knights, we need a win. We need a W. Jamie Lewis Underwood, Rosanna Judith Harris, Joanna Gristo. Great group in here tonight. Great weather for this particular game. Let's take a look at Greek Fest. Here we go. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 85, 86, 85, maybe a quick shower or two on Saturday, and once again on Sunday. No big deal. We got the bikes going this week, the cars going this week, 82, 82, and 83 for Thursday and Friday. How about them apples? Donna Bradley, good evening to you. Joanne Scherfeld, Debbie Mandarino. All right, let's head to the tropics. Spend a little time on this here. Let me open up a couple of quick things here. Do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Hang on one second. Doing a few things here. And this looks good, that looks good. All right, so let's do the tropics. Here we go. Tropical A bottom line. You ready? Evelyn Perez, here's what I got for you. So we're going to start with this. You see, showers and storms trying to develop there in the Caribbean, southern Caribbean, that is. So the update here is that there could be something trying to develop here as we head into the weekend or early next week. So broad low pressure is going to develop over the southwestern Caribbean. Maybe drift up to the north, into the central and western Caribbean as we get you into early next week, and that's where we could potentially see some development. Gary Hicks, Dale Evans, Debbie Mandarino. There you have it, right there. So as I look at the broad area that we are describing, Yuritsa, good to have you there. All right, so from there, let me show you the global models. Started doing these manually today. So you can see, there they go, drift towards Jamaica, then towards the west-northwest, and then potentially into the Gulf. But notice some of the models start to curve back towards the northeast or even the southeast. So we're going to watch any development. We're going to watch the tracks and trends. But for me, here's the thing we have to watch, okay? So we've got this big high, which has been blocking and protecting us. That's going to slide to the east. So we don't have an invest yet, Evelyn. That's a great question. An invest is when we start running the tropical models on an area like the one we're looking at there in the Caribbean. That yellow orange icon there, that blob. Wanda Hamilton, good to have you there. But we don't have a low yet, so it's not an invest. Once we get that invest, start sending in the Hurricane Hunter plane, start running tropical models that start plotting the tracks as well. We call those the spaghetti plots. So a low may develop, and if this high does build to the east and the front does work in, this will build into the northwestern Caribbean and or the southern Gulf. So as that high pressure pulls away, then the question becomes, what is the net effect on this potential system with the front coming in? So as that front drops to the south, the timing of that front is going to determine where the low goes, how much wind shear it creates, and all the things we like to look at and talk about when a storm gets going. Sarah Walsh, will we be getting a nice cold front soon? Sarah, not really, not in the next 7 to 10 days anyway. So we'll be watching that, of course, for everyone going forward. Now there's a lot of warm water here in the Caribbean and the far southern Gulf of Mexico. So that's what we call instability, what we call fuel. Anna Jacques, it's been a while, girl. Love having you back in the house. What have you been up to? Debbie Anderson, there you go. Brian, absolutely yes to your question. So look, the tropical cyclone heat potential is still above average, from Belize to Cancun to Havana. So if something is able to develop there, it could tap into that. Now, historically speaking, storm systems tend to curve to the north and the east, but we haven't had a whole lot of cold fronts this year. So that's, for me, is not something I like seeing. Helene Resch, nothing's developed. We're just keeping an eye on things. I don't think this is something we need to be concerned with or worried about just yet. There's the water vapor. You can see there's the Euro tracking between Cancun and Havana. And then notice the Euro's got a front coming in. There's that front. And it kind of squashes this thing back to the south. So something that the Euro's advertising anyway. Susan Lenigan, Chad Hardy, James Selena Voyer. I think we're going to be okay for Halloween. Here's the GFS. Now GFS takes more of a wider turn. It's got something there. Hispaniola, Southeast Cuba. Then that builds off towards the west, and then tries to build off towards Louisiana. So we'll see. We'll see how that one plays out down the road. So, and when you look at the Euro versus the GFS here, no Saharan dust this time of the year. You see, there's the GFS, has a little something in the Gulf. The European does not. A little bit of history here for us for the last 3 months. Gregory Pop, right now low. We like low. So there we go. Carlos Osorio, hello Betsy. Franny low. Yankees are off to a good start here, it looks like. Didn't give up a home run to the first 2 batters. Good luck to your team tonight. So in August we had Debbie. In September we had Helene. And then in October we had Milton. And let's hope that we don't have anything in November. Francis, Freddie Freeman is up. Is he going to go yard again in the first inning? You're about to find out. So there you go right there. Joanna Greastill. There you have it. Now, November climatology. Hurricane-wise, that is. Karen Kreutz. Mark Talley. Mark, I'm glad you didn't miss us. Cheryl Henscher. Yeah, we got a good group in here. There's a look now at the landfalls. 2022, Nicole was the last landfalling November hurricane, weakened to a tropical storm into central Florida. And then in 1985, it was Kate. Linda Crook is in the house. Linda, where you been, girl? We missed you. A 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. How about that? There you go. And then the Yankee 1935 storm. Happy Halloween Eve to you. Brian Bedore. There you go. Has the water in the Gulf cooled off? Let's take a look at that. That is an excellent question. Let's do this. Let's do that. Nail biter watching. Yep, I figured you were. So let's clear this. And let's get here into the Caribbean. So we have 76, 77, 81, 83, 79, 72, 82, and we have plenty of Jack here in the Caribbean. Yeah, that's plenty warm. So there's your answer. They are cooler, but you can still get something here to develop and potentially strengthen. So that's why we're watching this. So there you go. Carmeluciano. Melissa loves Swift, Caribbean smoking. Yeah, so that's a look at that. So yes, the waters are still warm enough. They should be cooler than where they are this time of the year. They have cooled, but again, there's still potential there for if something were to come up to the north, develop. Elizabeth Haught, do you Well, we haven't really had, we had one front and just 2 nights in the 50s, or one night in Orlando. So you need a barrage of that to really get things to cool down and kind of click off. And we haven't really had that yet. So that's a little bit concerning. Billy Tyson's back in the house. BT, good to have you. 7-day forecast now, going like this. There you go, as you can see. 84, 85, 85, 85 through Sunday and Monday. Best rain chances will be Saturday and Monday. Halloween looks good. Best chance for showers, I think, is going to be Saturday. JoJo, the answer is no. And then Tuesday, of course, is Election Day. And again, that is a warm election day in the middle to upper 80s. Super happy, my French. Oh, Linda, we're just happy you're healing. That's what we want you to do. Heal, get better. So again, if you missed it, one more time. Next name storm is Patty. P-A-T-T-Y, Patty. All right, I'm going to shift gears on you here. And we're going to take a look at the national perspective because we have a raging snowstorm right now out in Colorado. Let's get rid of all this. There's your snow. Lots of snow in Colorado. Southeast Wyoming. We've got severe weather ongoing here through Kansas and Oklahoma. Soon to be Missouri. And then another big snowstorm now up there in the Pacific Northwest. So something that we'll continue to watch. And when you look at this setup, it's a typical late October map. You've got cold weather out west, warm weather through the upper Midwest. The change of the seasons is underway. And you can see temperatures are in the teens and 20s in the high countries of Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, and even northern New Mexico. So there you go. There you go, Susan Lenigan. Well said. All right, snow. Look at this snow map. It is beginning to expand. There you go. Plenty of snow in Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Washington, and Oregon. There you go. All right, let's go north of the border here. All right, let's show you what it looks like up in Alaska. It is 9 in Inuvik. Lots of pink showing up. Plenty of cold air here across Canada and Alaska. But nothing that's been able to come south just yet. So we'll watch the trends there. Iqaluit 32, Fort McMurray 25, Winnipeg 32, Denver 39, Houston is at 80, Nassau in the Bahamas 79, Kingston coming in at 81, San Jose, Costa Rica 70, Manaus 84, La Paz, Bolivia 50. There's a look at Santiago, Chile, 68 degrees. Buenos Aires 75. Cape Town 63, Punta Arenas 52, Niamey 82. Psycho movie on in the background, huh? Oh, Yankees just took a 2-0 lead. Look at that, 2-run home run by Aaron Judge. London 48, Moscow 41, Baku 54. Look at Surgut 32, Astana 34, Bratsk 28. Oof! Below zero in Yakutsk, 2 degrees below zero. Susan, the answer to your question is yes. Yeah. There it Sapporo 54, Hong Kong 77, Macassar 81, Broome, Australia 88, Hobart Airport 54, Christchurch 68, Bora Bora 86, and Hawaii. Lihue 82, Honolulu 86, Kahului 85, and then of course Hilo coming in at 76 degrees. So plenty mild over that way. So again, the recap, we're going to watch the tropics. Hurricane Center giving this thing a 40% chance for developing. There you go. Latest global models doing this. There you go, Linda. Right there, there's your models. Oh, Yankees just went deep again, 3-0. Wow. Jazz Chisholm. Solo shot. There you go. So here's the deal. High is going to slide to the east. Low will develop. Will it head northwest, or will it head north and then curl back towards the northeast? That's what we're going to have to watch if something is able to develop. So there you go. Stella's doing good, Joe. Right on the nose. There you go, Brian. Love that. There it is. All right, let me wrap it up here with a look at the 7-day. Then we'll let you guys do your thing here. Here we go. 84, 85, 85, 85, 85, 87 on Tuesday, and 86 on Wednesday. So plenty of things on that 7-day to focus in on. Halloween looks good. Falling back an hour with that sleep Saturday night, and then Tuesday, Election Day. So there you go. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll. Let you guys do your thing. I'm going to make some updates here. Get ready for tonight's 10 on the CW18 and again at 11 on West 2 News. And, of course, I'll be right back here tomorrow night on Facebook Live right at about 8 o'clock. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Have a great night, and enjoy your evening.